What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm Bergie, and today we've got a big day. We are picking up on the Blade Master Fusion, and the Champion Chase tournament is now live, which we have been waiting quite a bit for. I am done with Fire Knight. Go ahead and grab these rewards. I will likely go to the 2750 mark just to get the 4-star chicken, since we do have champion training still going on, and I think I'm going to push for the legendary book there. Still have 2 days, 20 hours to get this done, and I think I'm going to go for the 14750 because we need all the legendary books we can get, because today we're getting at least 2 new legendaries. First one we're going to pick up is Rathalos. Ooh, and we get some extra rewards, which is cool. And I've been waiting to claim Rathalos for quite some time, just so we can make sure we get the points for this champion chase. So there's 500 points. If we look at what we have to summon here, we've got quite a bit of stuff to summon. I am going to go ahead and summon Chronum, because regardless of what shards we pull today, we definitely need this guy. All right, 2 legendaries down. We're at 1,000 points for this tournament, so we need another 1,500 points total. It also happens to be 2x Void, which we are going to continue to pull on 2x Voids until we can get something for unkillable clan boss. Whether that's Demitha, Maneater, and a Painkeeper, whatever we can do to get to unkillable to make our life a little bit easier in clan boss. I'm not going to do a 10 pull with these. I've only pulled 10 voids to this point, so we are going to go one by one. Before I pull any other fragment champions, I want to see what points I get out of this event, and then we can go from there and figure out how many more points we need. As far as rares are concerned, we do have a Bellower, so we would like to see Cold Heart. Renegade, awesome pickup. Now we have a reset champion. That's pretty massive. I don't really know her. We'll check her out later on. A whole lot of rares so far. I'll actually take him. I know that's not the greatest pull, but that will help me with future fusions. Relic Keeper for champion chase tournaments in upcoming fusions. Fanatic, not what we're looking for. 5 shards in. Still no epic. Another fusion for Broadmoss, so we'll take that. At least we're getting some value out of these rares. Oof. These summons are rough. And there's our epic. Runekeeper Dazdark. I've never really used him, although MTG Jedi seems to really like Runekeeper. Got a leech on the A1, increase attack, and turn meter fill. Debuff, cleanse, and heal. Seems like a really good faction wars champion, considering we do have Pytheon. Ashwalker. Shout out Ash. All right. Not what we were looking for there, but at least we did get one epic. I want to quickly take a look and see. Okay, so we did get 2 for the Broadmaw fusion here. I do have the food ready to fuse both of these, so we may hang on to that for a future fusion. Just keep those in the vault and use the new ones that we've got, because we do have Bloodhorn we can pull from the tag team bazaar. I want to wait just a second here to see our points get calculated on the tournament. Let's grab our clan boss rewards really quickly while we wait. Nothing great from hard. Pretty decent shield. All right. So now let's take a quick look at the tournament and see where we're at. 1806. Okay. So now let's figure out what we have left to pull and where we can potentially save some of this stuff. So we need 700 points. And if I take a quick look at what we have left here, do you have Jamarsa, which is 250? And I'm just going to quickly start adding these points together. So 250 for Jamarsa, which I do want to pull her to get her paired with Chronom. Broadmaw is going to be another, what is it, 350? That gets us to 600. Bloodhorn, we need to pull to fuse Broadmaw. That's another 50 points. Oh. And then the last 50 points we can do with mystery shards. So we are going to save 500 points, it looks like. We don't really need to pull our Bovos, both of them, so we'll save those. That's 500 points towards the next fragment, or the next champion chase, which is awesome. And since I have the bruise and we have champion training going on right now, what I'm going to do is quickly level up and ascend these champions for Broadmaw. Okay, so it's just those three. I've already built her and have her ready to go. I don't really typically get void champions, so I have the most void brews here. Get these quickly leveled up. Be nice if they made that easier. I know that there's I think a trick with the spacebar that I've never really used. Perfect. I'm not sure what gear she had on her, but million silver. I thought it was 500,000. That's kind of a bummer, but okay. So at this point, I guess we have a decision to make. We can summon 44 mystery shards to get to our goal. And just be done there. Or we could also summon both Bovos, not bank the points for the next champion training tournament, and instead, I guess we could farm the rares for Relic Keeper. Oh, actually, speaking of Relic Keeper, I've totally forgotten at this point. We need to fuse Relic Keeper, which is another 250 points. So we'll quickly do this. So it does look like we are gonna go ahead and complete that mission. There's 2 more legendary books. Ooh, quite a bit of energy here. I'm glad I did that before I used my clan boss key. So we need to do 10 million damage to Demon Lord, minimum difficulty hard. We can 1 key that. And then it looks like we need to do some dungeons. Awesome. We'll use this energy for champion training since we still have that going on. So we could pull 1 Bovos, which would get us 250 points. Pull some mystery shards and get a legendary book. I think this early on, that's likely going to be the right thing to do. Because we need to get Chronum booked. Yeah. I think keeping 250 points is great for the next champion chase. We do have plenty of mystery shards to get this done, so I'm not too worried about that. I do want to try to build those up. My first goal is to get to 1,000, another 1,000 after that, and try to stay over 3,000. Try to build toward 5,000 mystery shards in the bank. That way, if there is an event in the future, they will likely not do it again. But I know a lot of people picked up Michinaki with mystery shards in a ton of time. So I don't expect them to do another event like that. But in case they do, we will have plenty of shards available to fill in the gaps should we get short on shards. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull those mystery shards. Go ahead and get that legendary tome. We are on track for this fusion. We just need to get into campaign and finish off our champion training. My goal for champion training is to get Chronum, Rathalos, and Ruella up to 5-star 50. We do have enough food at this point to get both Rathalos and Chronum to 6-star immediately. And then my goal from there will be I need to farm out 24 stars, 25 4-stars. 5 to put in the pit once these guys are done, and then another 20 to level those up to 5 stars so we can get another 6-star. After Chronum and Rathalos, our next 6-star after that ideally would be Blade Master. Xenograde Blade Master, that is the current fusion. I'm not sure if we're gonna pull her immediately. CVC just ended, so we have to wait another 2 weeks for that. And I think I have plenty to do between now and the next CVC as far as getting masteries done on Chronum and Rathalos, as well as Farrakhan. that by the time CVC rolls around, I should have the resources I need to get Xenograde Blade Master up to 6-star and get her masteries done. As well, we need to get this champion up to 6-star and mastery to round out our Nightmare clan boss team. So quite a bit of champion training still yet to be done. I will likely focus on getting the clan boss team up to 6-star and with masteries, as well as Chronom. Since we are on the last few missions, or the last set of missions for Arbiter, I'm not too worried about the majority of the missions. I think the next hang up, since we've already upgraded an affinity bonus to level 7, our next hang up are going to be the mixing of potions, since you need 100 medium potions, or the greater potions per affinity, and 1,000,000 silver to convert them. These are some of the worst missions. That'll be a little bit of a hang up. We'll slowly progress through that. After those missions, it's going to be upgrading an affinity bonus to level 8, which fortunately we're already over halfway to being able to do. So that shouldn't hang us up too badly once we get to that point. Honestly, the potion keeps are going to be the hardest part. From there, it's just going to be more potion keeps, dungeon grinding. These are all pretty simple. We'll have masteries done, and then it's going to be an affinity bonus to level 9. But really, the waiting to ascend champions, I have to remember to not necessarily ascend champions to 6-star, because we need one of each. Spirit, looks like magic, force, and void. And I was really hoping to get a cold heart so we could make that our 6-star void ascension, but looks like we're likely going to 6-star Bellower for both faction wars, turn him into a campaign farmer as well. That way we get value out of doing this mission. From there, affinity bonus to level 10. Then the more difficult missions start, which is going to be getting our nightmare damage on clan boss, stage 17 or higher, and then stage 20 or higher, which I'm not too worried about stage 20 on any of the dungeons except for Spider at this point. But now that we do have an HP burner, that should make things a lot easier. All right, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for checking this out. I hope you all have a great day.